What is up, Scrubs? X-Wrestler here, and in this video I have a somewhat slow, but not really, because I'm using a pistol only, and this is hardcore, so you gotta kind of play it slow if you want to survive, kind of stay in a general area, and this is a pistol, so it doesn't have the best distance. I did put a muzzle brake on it, so it does have more distance, but it is in fact a pistol chem. To be honest, this pistol chem, oh, sorry about my phone there, but this pistol chem is slower than some of my double chems, which is kind of sad. But it is on a very big map. Spawns kept on flipping. This is solo, and I believe it's a 36 gun streak also. Well, pistol streak. And it's pretty awesome. There were a couple points where I definitely should have died, but I didn't somehow. I have no clue how. I just didn't. And these guys, they're pretty tryhard. This guy's name, I think, was like JD3X or something like that. He was coming for me. He knew where I was, and he was coming for me over and over and over again. Like, he knew in the general area where I was at all times. He was the one that I kept on killing over and over and over again because he kept on coming straight to me and trying to kill me, that is. I think that's him right there, but actually no, he already died. It was him and a few other guys. One was like Xbox 360 tryhard. He was pretty aggravating because I think he was running like a AK or something, and whenever people running that in hardcore, it's like a one shot, one kill. Pretty aggravating, but I mean, what you gonna do about it? And I'm actually going for the pistol hipfire chem, which is gonna be pretty hard. But I've gotten on like multiple, I'd say 15 or so gun streaks lately. I've been doing a lot better. I've been playing some in hardcore with like this pistol because this has the best damage. It didn't have the best range. If I'm going for the best range, I may use the Grok or the Glock or whatever it's called. I'm either going to use that or this pistol for it probably. And in core, I'm going to use the P226 because that gun's just a monster in core with a silencer. And probably do it in free fall or something. I don't know. I'm just randomly talking about stuff. But yeah, guys, this is in fact the first chem I have on with my Rush Clan tag on the Rush Elite Clan account. I can't talk, good lord. But anyways, guys, today's commentary topic. I actually have a topic today to talk about, and today's topic is actually about a time that I almost went blind, which was kind of bad. And I was not too young, but I think I was in 2nd grade at the time. I remember this entire story like the back of my hand. I mean, it was very open. Like, I remember every single bit of it. It was open to me. It flashes back sometimes because I could be blind in my right eye. That's how scary this thing was. So I live in a neighborhood with a bunch of old people and got like a few kids from my school. 2 of them were older than me. I think 2 of them are, let's see, I was in 2nd grade. They were either in 4th or 5th, but I was hanging out with them because they were pretty cool. They were nice, we were cool friends and everything. But I was hanging out with them, and then one of my friends who is in my grade. And so we were hanging out. We were just walking around my backyard. If you don't know, I live on 4 acres of property that is owned by my family, and there's a couple thousand acres that is owned by a family friend that we know who owns it, and we're allowed to go back on there and everything. And we were actually on my property, and I actually have this fence going to my neighbor's house, one of those metal fences, just a normal one. And so beside this fence, there's this old oak tree that always grows, well, not really an oak tree, it's kind of a skinnier one, but it's still an oak tree. And it grows like this sap looking weird stuff on it. It's like black, it looks like tar almost on it. And that we always remember that tree by the tar. And I believe we called it like the tar tree or something. I don't remember, but I would always go climb the top as high as I could. And we actually had a garden, and our garden was below it and to the right by the fence. And I would always like look over the garden, sit up there when I was alone. That was my tree when I was a kid that I used to like carve like hearts with my initials and other girls' initials in them. That tree was. We still have the tree in our backyard and everything, but it was a very memorable tree to me. I remember it very well. Like, I spent a lot of my childhood up there, like, just doing random things, like hanging out with friends up there, telling stories, like ghost stories at night, fun stuff like that. Really fun tree. And I still have some of the carvings up there. I've seen quite a few, like recently, just going back there, because why not? And yeah, and I just would like to mention also in here, I run out of ammo like twice, and I have to go get one more kill with a knife or either one bullet or whatever to get ammo crate for more ammo. And I believe I get this guy in a second with one bullet, which is really lucky for me. I got him with one bullet, got the ammo crate, and then I was able to refill my ammo. I'm getting off topic, I know, sorry. Let me get back to this. So with this tree, you could climb over it and look over the fence. And there was this one branch that was really not as much sturdy as the rest of them. and it was the biggest branch. That was one that I liked to climb on. For some reason, it wasn't as sturdy. I'm not sure why, even though it was the biggest branch. I think it was kind of rotten, but the branch is gone now, and I'll explain why. But at this point, I was a small kid. I wasn't that big. I was probably 4'8", 4'9". No, I had to have been shorter in first grade. I don't know, but I was one of the shortest kids in first grade, and I was pretty light too. And let's see, so we were all just screwing around on this tree. I was climbing up it. They were all on the ground. Can't remember what they were doing. I think they were like looking at sticks or something, throwing them at me just for the fun of it. And one of them, his name is Blake. He threw a stick at me. Actually, no, it wasn't Blake. My bad. Blake's the one. I'll explain Blake in a second. But his name is Kyle. And Kyle threw a stick at me, and I tried to dodge it. And I was up on this the limb that I said that wasn't as sturdy. And whenever he threw it at me, I go to dodge it, and the limb breaks. And I fall down. I had to have been like 15 feet or higher in the air. I fall down face first on the ground, and there was like a little sapling, like a little oak sapling, a little tree that's starting to grow down there. And my face falls right onto one of the sticks, and it stabs me right in my eye, literally less than a centimeter away from my eye. You know where your nose is, the inside of your eye? I got stabbed. Well, not really stabbed, but that's where the stick hit me, right there. And it was really bad because it really hurt, and I was bleeding really bad. I couldn't see out of the eye, and I could have sworn I went blind. And so my friend, he was in Boy Scouts. His name was Blake, the one that I told you guys about earlier. He holds pressure. He rips his sleeve off for some reason. He was only in like 3rd grade, but he freaking rips his sleeve off. It was pretty cool, I have to admit. He rips his sleeve off and puts it over my eye and holds on the pressure and stops the bleeding. I don't know how he knew that. He was only in 3rd grade. But I guess Boy Scouts teach you a lot. I never really did it. But yeah, it was pretty freaking cool, though, because he stopped the pressure and everything. And then Kyle and my other friend Dalton, they had a race to see who could get my mom faster, which I guess was pretty cool. Even though I wanted at least one of them to stay back with me because I was hurting, and he had Blake just holding pressure to my eye. But yes, my mom fixed, went to the doctor, got the piece of wood out of my eye, and, everything was fine, even though it hurt like all get out. I had like a week, I had to wear like an eye patch. It was really terrible. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this gameplay. I get my 36 kill coming up pretty soon. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you haven't already, drop a subscription. I'm getting a lot of better gameplays ever since I moved to 360. My quality's getting better and everything. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Ammo crate ready. SATCOM uplink enabled.